Hi guys, welcome to It's Terreana. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. Today I want to do a Minions inspired look. I have an event to go to here, actually, very soon. So I wanted to hurry up and get on camera and do a yellow, sparkly, glittery type of look for you guys today. So let's just hang out and do makeup. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm doing. I already started with my brows, so we'll cut that part out.
Alright, sorry guys, I'm going to do a voiceover for a little bit due to some technical difficulties. I'm still working out this new audio setup, so please bear with me. So we're going to start out with all these palettes. I'm trying to figure out which yellow I kind of want to go with. So I have the 3 palettes, the Zulu by Juvia's, the Viseart palette, as well as the Star palette by Natasha Denona. And I also already prepped my eyelids, and as you can see, I already did my brows. Starting out with that yellow color there in the Juvia's Place palette. I'm going to use that as a wash of color right into the crease. And I'm going to be taking a MAC brush. Yeah, that's the MAC 224 brush. I was laughing because I couldn't find the number and it was just on the other side of the brush. But yeah, loving the Juvia's Place palettes. Every time I use them, I just love them and they're so pigmented. So I'm just blending that across my lid until I like it. And what I'm saying here is basically it's very pigmented, but it's just a wash of color. So if you want something a little brighter and more vibrant, you want to use a white base or a different type of brush. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. The next brush that I'm using is by Morphe. It's the M433 brush. The bristles are tightly packed, not like the MAC 224 brush, so it gives a little bit more intensity. I don't even know what I'm talking about here, but it was a good one, I guess. Oh, I'm talking about the move to Guam and about how I don't have much of my stuff, but I'm going to make it work. So I'm just creating a crease right here with the concealer. And I use the same concealer that I used to prep my eyes, and that one is by MAC. I was having a good old time talking to myself. So now that both lids are done, we're going to go ahead and pack the same yellow color on top of that concealer. And I'm using a packing brush from MAC, and that's the 230 brush. And as you notice, because we put that color right on top of the concealer and also use a very densely packed bristle brush, the color is way more vibrant. You could also take it up a notch by using a white base. Or you could use something like a yellow gel liner or something similar to ColourPop. So now I'm taking that Viseart palette and I'm going to deepen the crease. With this look, I decided to do something similar to an ombre effect. And then I'm going to put glitter on top of everything. So this is just a base. So you don't have to worry if it gets a little patchy or anything like that, because we're just going to continue to build up that color and blend in between. So now that that color is on the outer portion of the eyes, I'm going in with an even deeper orange color to give it a little bit more dimension and kind of create that ombre and smoky effect. And I'm still using that same brush. I just want to pack the color on and blend. I'm getting a lot of fallout because I just keep on adding so much color, but that's okay. I don't have my foundation done or anything like that, so I can just wipe it away, which is what I'm doing right now with a makeup wipe. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the Natasha Denona Star Palette, and I'm going to use a goldish color on top of the yellow so that when the glitter gets on top, you get even more dimension in the eye area. So I'm going to start off by trying it dry, but then I'm going to spray the brush to make it a little bit more intense. And I'm just leaving it in the center of the eyelid. Also making sure to blend out the sides so that it just has a really nice flow. And once I add that color on top, then I add a little bit more of the yellow, then a little bit more of the orange, and I just kind of keep blending until everything is pretty seamless. So here I am just adding the color to the center. And that brush right there that I'm using to blend the corners with, it's the Morphe M573. And then I take the MAC brush once again, the MAC 224, and I'm just going back in and just blending to make sure there's no harsh edges or anything like that. So that's what we have right now. So I'm explaining to you guys that I don't have my my glue that I normally use for glitter. I normally use something by Ben Nye or by NYX, and I couldn't find the NYX one, so I'm trying one by Fenty, and we're gonna just try and make this work. It ended up working out really great. What I did is I took a little bit of the Fenty primer because it's a little bit tacky, and then I sprayed my brush so that it kind of diluted the formula just a little bit to make it spreadable. And then once my brush was wet, then I dipped it inside the glitter and then I spread it over my eyes. And I really like this method. It did last all night too, so it worked, which is a good thing. I'm telling you guys, I've never tried this. I don't know what's gonna happen, but as I just told you, it ended up working out really nicely. And so what I did is I just applied the glitter right on top of the yellow portion as well as the orange portion, and then I kind of feathered out the ends a little bit. And then when you come back, you see that I decided to put it all over the crease area, and I left the corners of the eye a bit bare, and I did leave that feather. Now I'm just cleaning up everything, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and do my foundation and the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will come back and finish up this eye look. Guys, okay, I'm back. So I decided I wanted to put glitter all over the crease that I had created, so that's what I did off camera. What else did I do? Okay, so my foundation, I used, almost dropped it. I used the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made in shade B10, and I used Guerlain's Terracotta Bronzer, the Sun Trio. For primer, before I did all that, I'm trying out a new one. It's called the Startup Primer, and it is a like a pore filling, smoothing type of primer, and it's a Korean product. And for highlight, I use the ABH palette, the Aurora Glow Kit, and what else? Oh, my lip gloss is Buxom. This one is called Sophia, and I think that about covers it. So let's go ahead and continue on with the eyes. So I have my lashes sitting here with glue. So I'm going to go ahead and line them with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. And this is in the shade Trooper Black. And I have a ton of setting powder underneath my eyes because I do get a lot of fallout with the shadows because I'm packing it on so much. And for that I use the Sacha Buttercup powder. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my eyeliner, and this is by Marc Jacobs. And I'm going to tight line both my upper waterline and lower lash line. That. And now I'm going to apply a coat of mascara. I'm going to use the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Then on the upper lashes. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. Sorry, I don't know the name of these ones. Those lashes are on there, I'm going to go ahead and line the lash line again with the tattoo liner. Alright, so there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and smoke out the lash line underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and take this palette, and I'm going to dip in this bright orange yellowish color and back into the Juvia's Place palette and pick up that yellow color again. I'm going to take a flat square brush and just really dig into that color and then push the color underneath the lash line. Now taking a really small brush, I'm going to use this Morphe E36 and smoke that out. And I'm going to take a clean brush. This is by Wayne Goss. This is the 16 brush. I'm going to kind of brush away and really diffuse that color underneath. And now I'm going to go ahead and coat the lashes on the lower lash line with that same mascara. So now I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. I'm trying out another Korean product. It's called Fix Me Makeup Fixer. It's this one right here. I didn't expect it to come out like that. It's a really, really fun mess. Ooh, it smells so good too. You guys missed this? You missed it. You missed it, didn't you? Let me go ahead and fan this. So here's the look, guys. So I'm going to be right back. I'll show you my outfit that I'm going to be wearing with this, okay? 1 second. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Check out my website, it's Terreana.com. Bye guys.